Okay, so today I will discuss about today we'll discuss about the SAP. Yesterday we discussed about the some other stuff which are related to the SAP only, which is very useful. But today one more interesting topic which we are going to discuss is SAP implementation stages, SAP methodology stages, right? It's very important during the implementation projects. So we have to follow this strategy. We have to follow it. Implementation methodology. We have to follow it. Why? Because to plan our things, resources with respect to the project. So and also scope of activities from the client. So all these activities we have to carefully plan in our systems. Why? Because so if I start directly, we go sometimes if you go in the implementation project, it will be difficult to perform the installations and everything, right? So that's why now we will discuss about the installations parts also in our classes. Not only directly going to the SAP system and discussing the, all those things, but here in our class, we are going to discuss about installations also. SAP installations also. We are going to discuss about the SAP installations, right? So while doing these installations, we have something we should know about the SAP methodology. SAP methodology. SAP, so methodology. Let me write it here. Okay, SAP methodology. So what is mean by SAP methodology? A means accelerated SAP. Accelerated SAP methodology, SAP methodology. So what is mean by SAP methodology? So during the implementation, during the project implementation, so we have to follow this methodology, this strategy steps we have to follow it. Otherwise, so our project will not be in the correct order. So there are some phases while following the SAP methodology. So SAP methodology is a standard SAP. It's recommended by SAP only. Okay, that's why I mentioned as a standard SAP project preparation system implementation methods. So using this methodology, we can prepare our projects, we can developments and go live activities. All these things we can plan it. The main purpose of this SAP methodology to help to the our management, the project management, the managers, delivery managers to design our SAP implementations in efficiency manner, on control manner. As I mentioned, right? For step by step, there is a progress, right? Why? Because the client will ask how many days it will take, how many months it will take to perform this implementation of work, right? So actual work is simple, but there is some documentations work, scope of work, bidding, signing. So all these activities are there. Before that, we are not aware, right? Now we'll discuss about what are those things, which parts. Why? Because the project managers or delivery managers, initially when the project when the project comes to your company, so they will do all these activities, right? So this SAP methodology will help to the designing of our SAP implementation, and also to optimize the time, people, quality, other resources. By using this one, we can step by step, we can progress all these activities in our SAP systems. SAP means systems, application, product in business, data processing, right? So we can use this one. So using this main here, the phases here, phases wise, we will go over delivery. We will do the delivery of the client, delivery of the project to the client, right? Phases wise. In the phase one, there is a standard naming convention is called the project preparation activities. Project preparation. This is called the SAP methodology. So in that one, the phase one, the project preparations, right? Then phase two. Anyone, what is mean by phase two? Blueprint, business blueprint. Okay, business blueprint. This is the second method, phase two. Then phase 3, phase 3 is called the realization phase. Okay, here our actual work starts here. Here our actual work starts here. Then phase number 4, phase number 4 is called the final preparation. Final preparation. Then phase number 5 is called the go live activities. Go live activity. Then some people they will club like support also in the go live. Then I'm writing different phase in the support activities. So normally when you join the organization, directly will go phase number 6, support activities. Phase 6 support activities, directly you are here. Why? Because you will not get chance to work on the all these phases. But what are those phases here? That we will discuss now. What are those phases now? We will discuss in detailed way. Okay. So I think we set the stage what we are going to discuss now, right? So in the preparation phase, what is happening here? What will happen in this phase? In the name itself, we have the idea: preparation, planning, initial planning, the preparation of the goals, and also maybe scope of implementation, the team commitments, core projects, consulting, the this keep the like the sequence of implementations, how we have to proceed. All these activities will do in the project preparation activities. The preparation, just to your project is there, the project came to your organization, then you will start. That is an implementation project for the new business. You need to for the there is a one new business. For that business you have to do the SAP implementation. You have to do that one. For that one you are in the implementation project. So the people they asked you to perform this project preparation. Maybe someone asked you, so what is mean by project preparations? The project preparation means planning, initial planning, how to plan all these phases. Then what are the scope of activities? Scope of activity. So what we have to do here in the scope of activities? Only implementations, only installations, which means which installations, what type of installations, what are the SIDs, then what are the instance numbers. So what are the technical norms we have to give it? How many systems? What is the business? All these preparation goals, preparations, goals, how many team members, organization, structure. So all these things we will define sequences, will define in the sequences, we will define etc in the project preparation. Here nothing will happen, just documentation. The project managers or delivery managers, they will discuss with the customer regarding the scope of work, the goals, planning, sequence of activities which we are going to the commitments to the customer. So in this month we will deliver the projects to you. Like that the commitments will happen in the project preparation activity. Once that phase 1 comes, then they will celebrate it. Then it will go to the business blueprint here. So here business blueprint, here our involvement, some meetings with the customers, right? In the blueprint, what exactly happens here? So the procedures, what exactly the customer is looking for here, procedures and support, and also documentation, documenting the all the requirements, because blueprint is mainly for the documentation purpose. Scope defining, scope you have defined, but the documentation here it will come. What is the SID? So what is the instance numbers? Like what is the technical norms? All these things. What is the client? You know how many clients you required. So all this business sizing, everything will be documentation. Everything will be document here in the blueprint. Here mainly is the documentation purpose. We will use the blueprint diagrams. So which means when you visit any one of the shopping mall, right? So in every floor, maybe it's near to lift, there is the shop related, the floor related blueprint is, they will attach it, right? That is called the blueprint, which means by seeing that blueprint, you will come to know one picture where you are, Suppose if in case of emergency, where you have to go and in which place where it is exist, you will come to know some idea, right? Do you agree or not? Right? You will agree, right? That is called the blueprint.
Yes.
Same as like here also in the blueprint. So same here we will define the some diagrams, landscape diagrams, you know, that landscape diagrams. So the navigations, all these things we will prepare in the blueprint time. That is nothing. Here we will suppose something they will project managers instead of their building, they will ask us to build the create the PPTs, presentations, documentation, everything. They will ask us to do that one. Then we don't have any scope, then we will do here, right? Which is the interesting part actually, blueprint diagrams. It's required some Excel work, some presentations work you required in a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. You need to prepare some documentation and everything. So if you know the documentation diagramic knowledge, then you won't get any phases. If you don't know, then you have to take the help from some others. That is the secondary, right? But the main thing is the business blueprint. Here, the main documentation will happen here, right? So here, the continuation to the phase 2. Immediately, the realization will come here. Here, actual work comes here. Here, our basis hands-on work will come to the realization phase. Maybe let me make it bold here, right? See why? Because it's our work here. I'm making the bold here. So which means in this phase we will implementing the all the business scenarios, system builds, installation of the SAP systems. Then functional team they will do the scenarios implementations. Then so functional team will prepare the requirements, procedures, developers they will do the development, then sign off, testings, stakeholders. So all the baseline concern scope, final configurations, all will be do in the realization phase. This phase may take longer time. Why? Because here we need to perform, the basis team has to perform the implementations, installations, configuration. Development team they will do the development related activities. Then functional team they will perform the business scenario scheme. Then project managers, what is their duty? Then they will do the scope, what the scheme, what activities you have to do that one. Then basis team, what activities you have to perform it. Then scope defining. Then all these activities they will perform in the relation phase. This phase may go longer also sometimes, right? Sometimes it will go longer also. So that's why the actual work starts, installations that we are going to discuss in the installations works. So then after the installations, relation phase, everything is done. Then we have the final preparations. There is one more final preparation. That final preparation involves testing, management, cutover activities, end user trainings. All other activities are required for the go live. Successful completion of the go live activities, you have to fix it here, right? The final preparation before you go for the go live activities. Go live means your systems are going to the live, your business is going to live. Then from this phase onwards, starting of this phase onwards, everything will go live. Then business start using the booking the orders, payments, transactions and everything. Before you do that one, so there is a trainings will be provided to the end users in the final preparation phase. The testing will be performed, testing like trainings, then final preparation. Suppose if you want to fix any issues in the final preparation, you have to fix that issues. As part of the training or testing, it may detect some issues, then you need to fix that issues, some configurations, so final scope. So all these things you have to fix it here, right? It's a very long running phases here, these two. Then project cutover activities, mock cutovers. I guess some people knows about this cutover activities and everything. Cutover means before you go for the main cutover, go live activity. So normal cutover activities you have to perform it. Cutover activities means it's very simple, nothing. So what activities you have to perform during the cutover? One test trial run you will perform in the regression or quality system. We will perform this mock runs. Then go live. The go live in this phase journey from pre-production to live operation. So all this cutover, final preparation, everything will start in the So our pre-production systems, right? Go live directly will start from the production operations. Means here the business will start using this one. Business will start using this one. In this phase, the production support, the support activities, monitoring. So go live. Once the business, all the whatever you done, the cutover activities, everything you have to perform here. They will release the system for the business. Then business start using. Now after the go live, the business start using the your product, whatever the product you have implemented in SAP. That product, the business will start using that product and everything. That product and everything, they will start using that product. Then after that, after the go live, then we are in the support projects. Support, we have to provide the support to the this business, this customer. We have to provide the business, which means so daily this business is 24/7 support. Means every day what is the monitoring we have to do that one. So what are the performance, how to optimize the performance here. So all these activities, so support, normal support activities. Suppose if any go live fixes, how to move this one in the landscape. So all these activities we will prepare in the support activity. Normally people will directly join from here. So they will directly go to the support projects. The projects, we have the types of projects are there. Implementation projects. So implementation means it will start from here. Support projects, here directly you will start from here. Go live, sometimes the people will recruit only for the go live activities, which means so project go live and everything, testing, preparations, fixing, all these activities. Normally this you will get less chance, but normally most of the 90% you will be in the support projects only. But they directly they will recruit for the support projects only. So support project means already they have the SAP installed, the business is already running. Then you have to join in that their organization. Then you need to support their SIDs and everything. You need to support their SAP systems and everything. You have to support it. You have to support means so day-to-day activities, users, so any issues, jobs are running or not. So all these activities, whatever the topics we are going to discuss, all will be covered in the support side. In the support project side, all will be covered here. Here, our actual work, main hands-on work starts. Here, tickets, users will raise the tickets. They are unable to log in. System is slowness, something like that. So in the support side, we have to fix all these issues. We have to fix it. So the main advantage of this methodology is entire project life cycle from initial to the post go live. So the everything will be covered here. So that why we are using this phases are directly we can go for the support, right? Means no. Why? Because if you are planning phase by phase, then we are on the track. Phase 1 we completed, then phase 2, phase 3, something like that. Phases wise we are doing this one proper manner, efficiency manner. We are delivering the project to the customers, right? So there is a transparent value. Transparently we are providing customers. They will always look the transparency. So the timelines, everything, right? When it is going to complete it. So what are the timelines, transparency, efficiency manner, all these customer will look. The customer given the project to you means they will look all these areas and everything here, right? The transparent approach is to build the confidence, the collaboration efficiently. So reducing the implementation cost, time, risk, all these things we can reduce it. So if you perform this transparent approach, we can reduce everything here, timelines and everything. We can estimate it. That's why so SAP standard method ask the customers to follow when you are in the new implementation projects, new implementation. So you are doing these preparations and everything. We have to prepare it, right? So this is the SAP methodology stages which we have to follow it. But our work, actual works comes here in the realization phase. Now also we are going to build the systems here. From here onwards, we are going to build the systems. So what is the scope and goals? We know. Blueprint means diagrams and everything. That's already we are doing the diagrams, preparations and everything. So realization means here SAP installations, scope of hardware requirements, everything we will take it from here, right? So here we will start it from here, right? So any questions before I go with the realization phase, like our actual topics here? I'm pausing here. Any questions from anyone here regarding this SAP methodology?
So in one organization, how many SAP basis admins will exist actually?
SAP
Any
basis
specific idea?
admins.
I mean, yeah, how many? So
Admin means how many team members you want to say.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
maybe the project is 24/7 support. Definitely we have the three shifts. Three shifts means each shift definitely you need two or three people, right? One person should be monitor, one should be for transport, one person configurations, some others, some in-flight projects and everything. Minimum two people each shift. The small customer, each shift you are the two people. Suppose like 3 into 2, 6 members. Then in that one manager, one team lead, one delivery manager, then 9 people, right? Then, so you are the like this. Then client side also we have the team. Suppose if any new project comes, new implementation comes, that time again, you need to hire the one more people. Why? Because these already existing people already overloaded with the existing responsibilities, daily monitoring issues, fixing, handling the tickets. They don't have the bandwidth to handle the more work. Then again, they will hire the more people. So like that, the work depends upon the work which is coming to the your team, then the project manager will start hiring the new people and everything. So we cannot exactly say how many, but minimum we can say every team members, every team like minimum 5 6 plus minimum I can say. If you go big projects, so in the night shift also we have the 200 members, 300 members are there in the big projects, world famous number one projects, right? We go that projects, what are those projects means, end of the session, I will explain you what are those projects and everything. Each shift, they have the 200, 150 to 200 members are there in that big projects. I worked in that projects also. If you go, if you're in the night shift, with you, you have the 200, 150 members are there. That many systems are there. Okay.
Thank you.
The client side need basis person.
Yeah, client side to coordinate with the offshore, then definitely they will hire the, so definitely, yeah, definitely they need the two or three people or some team, they will hire the client side also. Why? Because customer directly will not talk to you, right? So they need, so client team, one person, then their location, on-site team, so that the people will go in that project. Maybe the client is sitting in the Germany or Spain or something. The person will go and sit in their location. That is the on-site opportunities. Then from there, he will coordinate. He will coordinate with the offshore team. He will coordinate with the our offshore team means our offshore business team. He will coordinate it. Then he is the point of contact, client-facing role.
Okay, but there is already functional team
Right. And
that contact with us.
sorry.
There is functional team. They connect with us any basic related.
Yeah. That's why teams are there, right? So in the teams, whatever the issues they are facing, they will contact our main team. This is called the basis team. They will contact us. Then we have to do the all. We have to provide our support to them. Not only we, functional team, basis team. So sorry, not basis team, security team, development team, users. Whatever issues they are facing, they will contact the one common team, basis team for their issues. Then we have to support their issues. Then if our side is something problem, we have to rectify it. Then if they ask us our assistance, then we need to help them.
Okay.
So that's why it depends upon the scope. Yeah, as I mentioned in the preparation, right? What up to what level we need to support them. Only we suppose the support projects, you need your guys has to only do the supporting. Means support means what type of support? Monitoring, transports, so other activities. Suppose tomorrow if the upgrade comes, upgrade who will do? We only. That's documentations, preparations. So all this will be signed in this phase, scope of work, goals. That's why I mentioned here, right? So here everything will be discussed here. Each and every team, what type of activities we have to perform, all will be discussed and it will be agreed here in this preparation phase. Okay.
This methodology is the same to Agile methodology, right?
Right. In Agile methodology also we will strictly follow the tickets, Jira ticketing tool, we will use it. Same here also we will use the same defects, bugs, everything.
Yeah.
But normally we won't get chance. Only few people, lucky people will get the chance to work on the implementation projects. So maybe you are the lucky. Just kidding. Don't worry.
Hi.
Okay. So it's like this one. Okay. Let's start our one important topic also. SAP. Okay. SAP. To implement the SAP that we are discussing, like we have to do the SAP installations and everything, implementation, everything. So to perform the SAP installations, so what we have to do here, right? Which products we have to do installation, what we have to do, what are the softwares we required. Suppose if you want to watch the movie, then what you will do? You need one media player, then one Android OS, the laptops. So then respect to support space, memory, everything you will look right in your laptop. Same as like here, if you want to install the one software, SAP software, so what softwares you required here? Media player, SAP software, simple. SAP softwares, that is we call the SAP software requirements. You have to discuss about the software requirements and SAP hardware requirements. Software requirements and SAP hardware requirements here. So what are the hardware we required here to install the SAP? What are the hardwares we required? What are the software required? Why? Because so as soon as you go for this one, the main work, our hands-on work is the SAP installations. SAP installations. So this installation, you have to do the installation. To do the installation, so you need to get the some clarity, right? What are the hardware we have to use it, which means what are the OS, what is the OS operating system? So what is the memory, RAM size, what is the disk storage, and what are the databases we have to use it? It will come from the software requirements. Then what are the network bandwidth we have? Not we means we have to work with our infra team. Like infra team means our operating system team, we have to OS team, we have to work it out. So otherwise they will ask us to suggest it, which OS and everything. So if you are the super senior, then you will provide all the details here. Architects will provide this hardware requirements and everything, right? Suppose network, what is the disk size? What is the RAM? RAM means how much RAM is required here. This is called the sizing. Sizing we will discuss here, right? What are the operating systems we required here? So SAP we can install on any operating system simply, like Windows and non-Windows also. Windows means it's not like that Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 12, like not 7 like that. Windows Server editions. Let me write it here. So Windows Server editions, we have to do the SAP installations. Any server editions. Non-Windows means you have, so anyone knows non-Windows operating systems?
Linux.
Okay. Red Hat Linux, SUSE Linux, X, Solaris, OS 300 something is there. So all these operating systems we can install our SAP. SAP we can install in all these operating systems, we can install it, right? This is the main thing here.
Solaris is gone, sir.
Solaris is
Gone. They now their support is end.
okay. Maybe they have, yeah. I think that's why the thing I don't see for the last few years onwards, no one Solaris, no one is using the one.
Can HANA can be implemented on Windows?
HANA cannot be implemented on the Windows. Why? Because HANA is required the more RAM. So the hardware is not certified. So that's why It cannot be implemented on the Windows operating systems HANA database. That also we will discuss. Yes.
iOS also non-Windows only.
Sorry. Is it my speaker?
iOS.
iOS.
iOS. Sir.
iOS. iOS. Yes.
iOS.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe you will get while downloading the SAP softwares. So you will come to know what are the OS it's required. So what are the, it will support it. You will come to know one conclusion here. Why? Because downloading also there is separate procedure for SAP downloading the softwares. So that is one that we will discuss. And RAM. So for the getting the RAM size requirements, so RAM, so we can follow the standard approach. Suppose like SAP standard approach is like fixed sizer tool. Fixed sizer tool we can use it. There is a one of the web-based tool we can use to get the RAM size for the new installations. For the new installation in SAP terminology, there is a one terminology called the greenfield implementation. Greenfield implementation, and we have the brownfield implementation. Greenfield means new installations we have to perform it here. Brownfield means already installations you have to do the migrations of that one. That is the brownfield. For now, you can ignore this brownfield. Now we are doing the greenfield installations, greenfield implementations. So some people, they technically they may ask you, have you done the greenfield installations or implementations? Yes, the same thing only. So right. So here fixed sizer tool will help you to perform the RAM sizing. Why? Because we are not sure how much, what is the data flow of your customer, how much data size, all these things we are not very sure, right? So that is the reason people will think like we need the people. So that's why SAP provided the one web-based tool, one tool they have provided to the, so that is called the fixed sizer tool to estimate the RAM size. Also, otherwise, normally the standard approach, they will go for the 16 GB RAM, 16 GB RAM for SAP, or for HANA, there's a different approach again. So HANA, we need to use the fixed sizer tool. HANA, definitely we need to use the fixed sizer tool. Why? Because the RAM estimation should be required here. SAP is the small, so we don't require, because SAP will depend on the database. So here, if you take the minimum 16 GB or 8 GB for our practice purpose in the real time, if it is a 16 GB, so we can take it out. 16 GB, we can take it out for the, so this RAM sizing, we can take it out, the 16 GB, we can take it out, right? So fixed sizer tool. Otherwise, so we can use the 16 GB RAM, minimum 16 GB. If you go for maximum, that is also fine. Normally, for SAP application, right, they will use the minimum 16 GB RAM for the SAP applications, they will use it. Especially for the DB, they will use the fixed sizer tool, maybe 128 GB RAM, 64 GB RAMs. There is separate calculations. That time we have to do that one. So during the HANA discussion, we'll do the detailed discussion how to retrieve the database size and everything, RAM size and everything, we can get it out. It's a SAP, right? So minimum 16 GB enough for the production applications. So or 32 GB for production, 16 GB, minimum 16 GB for the non-production systems, we can get it out. So here SAP means not only one system we will install it. Here we will do the each product, we will install the multiple SAP applications, we will install it. Each product means, suppose you have the development. Suppose if you take here, so if you are installing the ECC also you will do the development system, one more SAP quality system, one more SAP production system, you will install the 3 systems. It is a BW also you will install the 3 systems in the landscape. So, and also CRM also you will install this, all are the SAP products. This all you required, depends upon your business. This all systems are you required, right? So each landscape you have the development, quality, and production. Why? Because all activities we will not perform in one system, one business system. Why? Because if we club all activities in the one system, then it will be risk to your business, right? So that is the reason SAP will not support that one, and also SAP. So yeah, like that, each product we will install the separate systems, we will install it. So separate activities, separate systems, we will install it. So in this production system, all business users will log in. They will do all the transactions, business use case and everything. In that, one of the important core system is the ECC. ECC is our transactional system. All people will log into the ECC system. They will do all the transactions and everything here. Suppose it is a BW, it is a warehouse system, and also CRM, customer relationship management system, and SRM. So like that, we have the many activities are there, many systems are there, many products are there. Depends upon your business. So depends upon your business, you can use all these activities, you can use it. All these activities, you can use it, depends upon your business. But all we will not do in the one system, right? Separate systems, we will build it. And also each product, suppose ECC product, we will do the development, quality, production system installations. We have to do that one. CRM also. BW also. So depends upon your product, we will do the respective system implementation, system builds we will perform here. So is the production, that's why we will call it as the production systems, and remaining two systems are called the non-production. So non-production, it's not related to the production. So production systems, normally we will take the 32 GB or 16 GB, it's a small customer. Then here non-production also we will take the minimum 16 GB. So minimum 16 GB, or so minimum 16 GB we will take it for the non-production. For production we will take it the 32 GB, something like that we will take it. Why? Because business will run here. So that if the database is separate, then we will take the different approach. But it depends upon the customer usage and the results which will come in the Fixsizer tool. In the Fixsizer tool is the web-based tool. Here we will get the results here. How much RAM we have to take it out. So all the information we will find out from here. We can estimate how many CPUs we required, RAM size, right? How much disk storage we required. All these information you will get in the systems. All this information you will get from the system. Suppose if you open service marketplace here, so all our SAP, this is the, sorry, here maybe it is available here. If you go to the SAP Fixsizer tool, you will see here SAP Fixsizer tool here. So here we can estimate sizing, means here we can estimate the hardware requirements such as memory, CPU, disk, network, IO, everything we will estimate it, how much it is required. All the information we can find out from here. So we can do the Fixsizer tool. So here to perform this one, how many users for your business, what is the data size here per month, per year. So all this information we have to provide in the Fixsizer tool. So here HANA based Fixsizer tool is available. So suppose your database is HANA based, or the database is not HANA, so then you can use a non-HANA based Fixsizer tool also. You can estimate it here. You can do the sizing thing and everything from here. So using the Fixsizer tool, we can do all these activities and everything, right? Yes, someone asking some question here.
Yeah, hi sir. Sir, I wanted to know, like this ECC, BW, and CRM, which you are showing on the screen, like, and before that, there are other two boxes as well. So that might be like, as per my understanding, that is quality and development.
Right. Let me write it here. You
Yeah.
can understand.
So, yeah. Okay. So, like, just wanted to know on this, like, does quality and development, they also have database?
Yes. Every
Okay.
SAP system, SAP, either quality, development, production, anything you need database should be required. Every SAP system you require the database is must and should.
Okay, sir. And so what is this like ECC, BW, and CRM? Like I did not get exactly what like
Okay.
BW.
Okay, let me explain this one. Before tomorrow
Yeah.
also, we can do this installations one. Okay. So
Okay.
before I go for the next topic here, so we have SAP products. We have SAP. Yesterday we discussed about the SAP products, all these things. So SAP is not just one word SAP software. Like SAP, he released the multiple products. SAP released the multiple products into the market. Suppose, so your business is warehouse business. Then you have to install the warehouse related software. You have to install it. Your business is transaction live system. Then your business is CC. So your business is apps based business. Then you need to install the SAP Fiori. Your business is suppose like customer relationship related business, then CRM, then SAP SRM. So finance related business, SAP FICO, it will come into the ECC only, right? So like that, so we have the, so maybe we can get like S4 HANA, it's the new implementations. Then SAP MII, this is in the shift machinery type. SAP APO, in the optimizer side, they will use it. So these all are the SAP products. SAP products and SAP SMP in this mobility platform. This is a SAP mobility platform. In the shopping malls, if you go to the one service, any shopping mall, either big, so like any DMart or any shopping mall, so how can they estimate it? How much date, how much products are sold out, how many are left, how much is required. So they will sync from the mobile through SAP SMP applications, so that it will connect to the backend ECC systems. So all systems will connect to the backend ECC only. Why? Because ECC is the one of the core component. Every business you require the ECC product, you have to install it. ECC product you have to install. Every business you need ECC product. These all are the SAP products only. So suppose if I talk about the GBW, warehouse data, means historical data will store in the historical data. Once user will do the transaction through using the ECC system, he will do the transaction, right? So then after that, after some time, it will go to the BW system. Why? Because historical data will store in the BW systems. Then Fiori. So for your business, you need apps. Nowadays, you know, right? Softwares will coming as a app based. So then Fiori software, you have to install it. Then like that, same as like in the CRM, SRM systems. Then MII means missionaries wise, shift time, in the shift management tool, they will use the MII servers. So APO, in the missionaries time, they will use the optimize, like advanced planning optimizer. Advanced planning optimizer tool, they will use it. Tool means, so they will use this SAP product, they will use it, right? In the mobility platform, they will use the SAP MMC. In the shift management side, they will use it there. Missionary side, missionary, suppose your business is missionaries planning, automatically missionaries, they will run it. So who will do this one software? SAP APO will do all this missionary software and everything. SAP APO will plan it, right? Same as like here, core components. So like that, so every product, they will do all these activities in the systems. So that's why SAP is not one software for the one business. So you have how many business are there? Each business, they have deployed each and every product they have deployed. So that if your business is only dedicated to the ECC, then you can only install this product. You don't require this one, this one, this one. Your business is required for all these things. You can install all those things. Like that, in SAP, we have 150 plus products are there, SAP products. Depends upon your business, you can install, depends upon the product. But everywhere, every business, they need this ECC system. Definitely they need ECC system. So that's why every business, this is a common tool, they will install it. The business, suppose all are Unilever products only, right? Suppose I will give you the one example. All are the Unilever products only. Unilever chocolates, maybe soaps, like soaps, maybe then many products are there, you know, right? When you go to the DMart shopping mall, so when you go, suppose take Nestle. Nestle is one product, right? One company. Under the Nestle, we have everything is under the Nestle only. Whatever the daily usages, your daily day-to-day usages, so 90% of or 80% of products are you are using for the Nestle products only, right? So same as like here also. Products means they are not only in the soap business, they are not only in the chocolate business, they are not only in the some other business, they are in all the businesses. They are releasing all the business. For all the business, they need all the softwares, right? Right or not? They need all the softwares and everything. So that's why this all are related to the SAP products only. So depends upon the your use case, then you have to install the respective product in your landscape. So you are installing more products means you need more basis team. Why? Because your all systems should be maintained, all should be monitored and everything should be monitored by, so your SAP basis consultant only should be installed by us only. Then you should be having knowledge on the all these systems. But our activities are common. If you know our activities in the, if you perfect in the activities in the ECC, in all activities are common in the other systems. It's the same. You got it?
Sir, like with as what I understood is like with CRM, for example, the business requirement is SAP CRM. So with CRM, SAP ECC as it's a core component, that should also be available.
Yes,
It will
right.
also be
Yes,
available, right?
right. So dependency. That's why it is one per. So this ECC, if you install it, so then CRM also it's required. Why? Because CRM also will pull the data from ECC system. Then you need ECC also. So that's why in every organization, the most used every organization, if it's a small business also, they need ECC, they need BBW, they need portal systems, they need PO systems, they need, so
Yeah.
maybe, so CRM, maybe you can take the example of the CRM, they need SRM systems also, they need, so some other system, database, every system, their database is required here commonly. Why? Because we are dedicatedly discussing about the SAP. So these are the SAP products. Definitely all these systems you need these products. So normally if I talk about the architecture wise, how it will be, so this is the ECC system. Why? Because it's a core component. Every business you require the ECC or S4HANA systems nowadays. They have changed their version, right? That you know, ECC or S4HANA. So for ECC, the people will log in. The one person is doing the business, is login and is suppose like IRCTC business. He is booking the one ticket here. Then he will connect to the ECC. He will do the transaction. He will save the transaction. Then after that, the business is the transaction is getting hold. This transaction will go and sit into the one of the BW systems. Then definitely you need the business BW system you required here, right? Definitely you need the business BW system. The BW system will feed the data from the ECC only, right? ECC only will feed the data from here. So definitely you have the ECC means you need some portal systems also required. Why? Because some users, they will log in through browsers, web browsers. Then portal means dedicated to the browsers. Then you need you need portal system also. One portal system also you required. You need one portal system also you required, right? You need one portal system also required. The portal also will pull the data from the ECC. So ECC has many integrations. Why? Because ECC is the main system. It is connected to the number of systems in the organization, not only SAP, non-SAP also it will connect it. So Oracle, documentation, Documentum, some banking sites, banking sector systems, and everything. So like that, PO, in that PO it will come, PO systems will come. PO is the one of the interfacing functionality, which means ECC you will do the transaction, how it will go to the BW through PO. PO means there is a one interface, it will through PO, it will go to the interface. Like that, you need CRM also. Suppose like CRM also, CRM UI also required from some customer relationship. That is also will connect to the ECC system only. So like that, suppose you have the not only ECC, you integrated it to the one of the missionary business. Missionaries, your business is the one of the product-based business. Products means during the shifts, there is a shifts. Products means every day, 24 hours, the shifts will run. Then so missionaries will run. So that about tobacco business, one of the customer I see in tobacco business. In the tobacco business, they have the software like SAP XMII server, the product they have installed it. That is also connected to the backend ECC system only to get the data. So which means, so then the product shift, the screen will open in the shift management, shift schedule, how we will deploy in the organization. In the there also there is shift management schedule, the XMII servers. So management side they will use this one. And also the PS, project managers, the PS project systems. So they will use it, right? And also you have the TDMS. So one more product is called the SAP, just given the over cases, how it will be. The TDMS, not the TMS, TMS, SAP Transportation, TM, just only TM, SAP TM, Transportation Management. Suppose you want to book the flight tickets in your organization, you want to air tickets, you want to water tickets, you want to road tickets, then everything you have to do it from the TM only. But that is also will pull the data from the TM only, ECC only, then will integrate to the. So ECC is the core component for the every business, right? Every business ECC is the core component. So each and everything you have to log in individually. Now, if you deploy your Fiori, SAP recently they have deployed the Fiori also for their business. Fiori. Fiori means apps-based concept. Apps-based concept. Just URL in the browser, you will open it. So then tiles, you will get it out. All the tiles, you will get it out like this. Then if you click it, the tile, then it will connect to the backend all the systems. That is also will connect to the ECC and other systems, right? So many integrations. So, but all you require the one common software ECC. This is depends upon the use cases. If you don't have the option to book the tickets here, then you don't need this product, right? Why you need this ticket? So you don't need shift management in the missionary business. If you don't need, why you need this business? Sorry, right? So that's why depends upon the your use case, you will use the SAP products. So that's why SAP is not only one business, they have the multiple products they have deployed. So multiple use cases you have, right? So this is the use cases.
One SAP ECC S/4HANA down, all the system will be down.
Entire your business will cry. Entire you will get the P1 ticket and everyone they will bother about. Why? Because ECC is the, that's why they have changed name into the core component for your business, ECC. If anyone is down, no one bother. But ECC down, then immediately your managers, project managers, clients and everyone they will cry. That's why they will hire you basis team to monitor only on the ECC systems especially. Then recently they have nowadays now we have the solution manager system. Why? Because it will monitor the all the systems. So not sure how the basis people will 24 hours they will not monitor, right? That's why we have the Fallman system, solution manager. This is also SAP product only. This solution manager will monitor the every minute, every second. This will monitor the ECC systems. If something goes wrong here, immediately you will get the message, mails to your message and everything. It will throw the alerts. So it's a most critical business system is the ECC or S/4HANA systems.
But any update required, we have downtime. Then we have to take downtime for all the applications.
Right, exactly. Someone is sleeping, I guess. Okay. Okay, guys. I think it's done. So thanks. I think today we